All right, good day, guys. Good day. We're going to be doing another session today. It's going to be a Google My Business SEO audit. Google My Business SEO audit. That's right, Google My Business SEO audit. So today we got a request. It's one of many for an electric company's audit. We're going to be auditing his website and we're going to audit his GMB for him and do our best to help him out. So let's go ahead and get started. So this is the website right here. It is Albany Electricians Who Can Do It All. All right. So let's go ahead and go through this. So first off, some of the things we see on the site, it does have a sticky menu, which is great. Sticky menu means it follows you as you're up here, as you go to scroll. Has a nice big red call to action button, big yellow button up here, but that disappears as you scroll. I'd almost want to see that stay. He has about us. He has his contact. He has a blog, pricing, testimonials, and some pages here. So we're going to go through all of it. One thing I don't like about this call to action right here, the view or services, it's pretty much just, you don't even know its existence until it actually, you scroll over it. I would want to get rid of this who can do it all, but I like the fact that you got the Albany Electricians as the first, and this is definitely, I would hope, is going to be your H1. And yes, it is your H1. Perfect. You got a free quote here. Goes over to your contact us section, or is supposed to, and is not. So that button is broken. It's not doing nothing. Okay. So that's something you got to get fixed. If I click on the services button, it goes to your services. But if I click on free quote, it's going nowhere. If I click on the call now button, it goes there. If I go to click on emergency services, it doesn't do anything. It just opens up the same homepage window. So that's broke. That's broke. I need to fix those two things, okay? Why choose power for all as you get out? Great. Use the key term in here. Let's hope to God it's not another H1. Good. It's an H2. Our range of electricians, I'm going to assume most of these are H2s. You got your electrical, solar, you got all your different things you do here. What about surgery light? Perfect. You have your actual physical, if you will. This is going to be a plug-in embed. I hope you have your actual physical text reviews somewhere embedded on this site as well, besides just the embed here. So let's look through all that. Get your free quote as a service today. Great. I do not see, but one thing I do like is I see information call to action, information call to action. I would rather see these buttons to be bright red and not have a rollover like that, because they almost look like a ghost, like they don't even exist, okay? Until you roll over them. Like that just pops, right? Let's like meet our founder. Great. And you have your map embed, which is great. If you haven't had a keyword insertion, that's another thing you can do with these embeds. You do a keyword insertion. And no, you don't have a keyword insertion, but you can do that as well. You got this down here, got your form. All right, got everything here. Got your power for all, got your privacy, terms of service, you got your license listed. Okay. So let's look at how many keywords you have, or how many words you have on this page, on your home page. What's your word count? 4,459. Awesome. Sounds like you know what you're doing there. Let's look on the subsequent pages. This is going to be the About Us page. Got another 4,576. Great. Most people are not going to do that. I mean, that's on your services page. Let's go through all these, because not everybody does this, and this is one of the biggest problems. They don't have enough content. You got plenty of content heading down on here, so that is awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. You got plenty of contact. Now, The one thing I'm not seeing on here is you don't have location or services pages, and you definitely need to do that. So I do that in a very specific manner. I have my locations, and I literally go, what are all the neighborhoods in your area? And then I create pages based upon the areas you're trying to serve, or suburbs. In your case, it would be suburbs and states that you're trying to serve. One thing I'm not kind of understanding is, let's see here. So you don't have the service pages, you don't have location pages. That's the other big factors that I don't see. So let's go ahead and let me pull up some your backlink details, your site audit. So on your site, you got 596 different issues you need to get taken care of as far as errors, warnings, and info errors. You got a 400 status code. And I will send all these reports over to you. You have 28 broken links, right? So you definitely got to get these fixed. You got 219 alt text issues. Alt text being, okay, when someone uploads this site and they're uploading an image, are you naming this image something when you upload it, right? Are you giving it a title? In this case, you did this one, but there are 200 and something images you did not. Also, whenever you upload the image, are you naming it something and optimizing it prior to uploading it? So what do I mean by that? So prior to uploading any image, does it represent the service? Is the image compressed, right? Is it unique? Do you have copyrights to it or not? Do you have permission to use it? Okay. Have you customized the file name of that image before uploading it? Did you use alt tags on it, or for alt titles on it? And did you add latitude and longitude to it? Right? All that, all that needs to be done on any site when you're optimizing it, especially for local SEO. Okay. This is one of the things we got to do. We have to just, it's just fact. We're going to have to do it. If you don't like doing it, stop doing SEO. Okay. This is just something that you're going to have to do. Okay. Location pages, you need to do that. We've already went over that. Fix the empty alt descriptions, and then I give you the exact pages where all these issues are at. This goes over the details, what resources are restricted from indexing, literally everything. This report is 48 pages long. This is not the standard crap that most of these people want out there give you. So we got that report coming out to you. And then I got, let me see what else I got for you, buddy. Your content's good. I will give you the content report, but you got tons of content. The only thing you don't have, even on your testimonials page, you're good. So your content's great. Now you're also going to get this ranking report. You're only at 13% visibility, which isn't good. Okay. So we want to get your visibility way, way, way up, 70, 80% or more. Right. And what we'll do, these are just based on these terms right here. But what I'm going to do for you while I got you here is I'm going to go ahead and run a local Falcon report, which is a GeoGrid based off of, your information, which is going to be, I'm assuming, because I'm just going based off of your headers, you're an Albany electrician, or you want electrician or solar. I personally don't care for this scrolling stuff up here. I would stick to one keyword because that's a bit confusing. We can go electrical, solar, and go through all those. It's a bit confusing for Google, but let's go ahead and pull up this map too. Let me log into local Falcon, which is based on the DBA platform. And I can even go through and do a full audit based upon your categories using GMB Crush. And we'll do that as well because we're going to look at your GMB too. So we're not just going to do the website and give you all that happy crap that everybody normally does. We're going to do the GMB audit. So on your Google My Business, your main thing is you have set up for yourself, which is detrimental to you, is you're just solar energy contractor, right? And that's not going to be, you know, the cat. And then you got solar energy contractor, electrical installation services, electrician, solar energy company, solar energy equipment supplier. So really what you're telling Google is, hey, I'm not an electrician, I'm a solar energy company. That's essentially what you're telling Google. Now, if we went to Plepper and we typed in, you know, electrician, it's going to show you what should or should not be attached to your categories. Okay. So let's look at electrician. Before we even run the GeoGrid, I'm going to go ahead and do the GMB audit for you. So if we typed in and we were looking for electrician, right? Electrician. So if we chose electrician, which is what you're telling us based upon this, you're an electrician. Every H1 header, every H2 header is electrician. Not one of these are solar. You have one service on here, yet I have yet to see that even mentions solar, okay? Except for this one right here. It's all like electrician, refrigeration, air conditioning, alarm, CCTV, cabling, test and tag, other. So you got just one service and not one header in here for solar, right? And if you look for electrician, the categories that usually go with it, plumber, electrical installation, handyman, HVAC, electrical painter, contractor, electrics. You're not going to find solar. Where are you at? Solar. It's way down here. 0.8% even use electrician with solar. So that's the first thing. You're mixing Google up when you're telling them, hey, I'm a solar energy contractor, but my entire site's nothing but about electrician and electrical. Okay, so we're also going to look in your area, okay, which is in Australia here. We're going to look in this area and see what other people in this area specifically, right, have anything to do with electrical, right? Albany Electrical and Communications. I can almost guarantee you got another company in here whooping your ass, maybe. But based upon just this, that's just confusing the hell out of them. And based upon the ranking report, I can see you're confusing the hell out of them. So let's go ahead and I'm going to run a GeoGrid audit for you, and we're going to show you what it says. If I'm looking for an electrician in Albany, what does it come up with? I mean, let's just go here and we'll go let's go electrician Albany. And see, and this is not in if you will, in incognito. So let's do it in incognito. And then we're going to run the GeoGrid. It's showing you here, but I'd rather use the other tools I have because it doesn't, you know, affect my rankings. So that's what I'm going to look at there and just see what it says. Maybe it's right, maybe it's wrong, but we want to definitely get your rankings because your rankings are suffering right now. Electrician power for all. And we're going to Google, see what type of posts and type of offers you're doing, your reviews, everything. Okay, and we're going to type in electrician. All right, so on your GMB, you're not responding to the reviews. You need to be responding to the reviews. That's the first thing. You do have Solar, see, once again, solar energy contractor. We'll wait for our report. Maybe it's affecting you. Maybe it's not affecting you. But the first thing I'd want to wind up doing is making sure my category is electrician. Okay. Maybe you don't have enough competition in the area to even matter. So that's the biggest thing we're going to do is we're going to look at your competition on top of it. You need to have all your products here. You definitely have a good description here. You need to be doing some Google My Business posts, which I don't see you doing. Google My Business posts, give you an example of a good Google My Business post would be like this. Image, contact, your main keyword, description, your name, address, phone number here, and see our previous post here. But if we look at your local Viking is good. Evidently, you got some places we need to work on. We can get you from number 3 to number 1 very easily, but overall, you're in the top 5 in most of these cases. You're number 1 and 2 right on top of this area, but as you go out further, you're 3, 4, and 5, and then in some instances, not even in the top 20. So we could definitely help you with that and fixing those things on your website. As far as your actual, if you will, your conversion rate's all jacked up mainly because of the sheer fact that on your website, your free quote button's not even working. Okay. And then the emergency services available button up here is not even working. So we'd fix a couple of these things. If you gave me a month, I could probably have you number 1. So 2 months or less, definitely. If you need any other assistance, just let me know. I'm definitely going to send this report over to you along with other things, and glad to help you.